So, what do you reckon, mate?
Well, this is Moulin, wee forest off the edge of Pitlochry, so nice wee area.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, as you know, we're not far away from the path to Ben Vrackie. It's a lovely common area, and people are used to this around here. But very respectful setup, I'd say.
Yeah, very respectful. We came and had a look at it when we were up here on our caravan trip 4 weeks ago.
Yeah,
So
you
we had
got
an
in here
idea.
and you had a look at, we had a look up the path, and of course, my leg's killing me now. It was killing me then, but it grows, it gets better, and then I think I'm at a stage now that I can attempt to do bigger challenges. Like tomorrow, we're intending on doing Ben Vrackie, mate. So,
Yep, absolutely. We'll give it a go. See how far we get.
a lot of people that love the outdoors follow the LNT rule, so leave no trace. Now,
Yep.
for those watching, the climbing clowns, a lot of people have them. Some people might not have spotted them yet. This thing here is a fire basket, about 15 quid. But what that does is stop any our lovely country getting burned to a crisp on the ground. And in there is just anything you want: bracken, logs, flume logs, all that kind of thing.
All that good stuff, and it gives off a good heat. It's just the right height.
Yep, just the right height. Keeps the midges at bay as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And yep, for me, it's the tent of choice tonight, which is just to the side of me, is the OEX Bobcat. And we both have one of them, eh?
Yep, mine's is just on the right hand side because this is quite a small area, but it's nice and cushy for us to get up to Ben Vrackie tomorrow because
Yeah,
we're about,
exactly.
as we said, about 10-15 metres away from the path.
You can
So,
pack up sharpish, nip back down to the car, get a lighter bag, and
hmm.
well, I was going to say bomb up the top, but it's not going to be quite as
Simple as
quite
that.
as simple as that. So,
But on the Bobcat, we mentioned about that we upgraded them,
yep,
didn't we?
that's right. I absolutely. We stuck a couple of sticky backs on the back of the fabric to add on some extra guy lines. Upgraded the guy lines, and we've upgraded the pegs as well. So,
Yep.
just gives it that little bit additional strength.
Yep. The tension helps the inner bedroom as well. So the inner bedroom, sometimes you've seen feedback online of a lot of OEX followers that it sags. It's only one guy rope when you buy it at the back, well, in the back centre of the tent. But, a lot of people have clocked onto the upgrade. We've done it as well, and just toggles melted fabric onto the outer skin of the tent, and then there you have it. Attach guy ropes, and it just tensions it up a wee bit.
Yep,
So,
pulls it out of the back.
yeah.
And just as you say, tensions it up and gives you that wee bit more space in the inner.
There's a wee bit of wind coming down the hill here.
Yeah, a bit of it rolling down. Not cold though.
Nah, it's not cold. All that's really happened is it's brushing the little tiny bits of like blossom off the top. Yeah. Initially, when I first looked at this, I thought it was snowing. But it's like tiny flakes of white. Aye. Tell you what, that's a perfect wee fire. Like.
It's a really good wee fire. You're blocking the heat from it sitting there.
Aye. So what's for tea?
Well, I have a nice steak.
Nice juicy steak.
Nice juicy sirloin. And some ciabatta rolls to have with it.
Nice. Well, I've got, it's kind of like a tortellini pasta with fresh meatballs that I'll fry at the side. And I've got some nice like puree with a hint of chilli in it as well. So I'll probably pop that in and should have some, that'll be decent for energy tomorrow. In fact, both those meals will.
Yeah, definitely.
So, yeah, but I'm glad we're all pitched up.
Yep, me too. Glad we're all sorted.
Nice one. Spots. Well, yeah, I mean, Ben Vrackie, we'll see how it goes, and I have to admit, like, it's something I didn't feel I would be doing after 13 weeks of snapping the tibia. I didn't think that would be the option, but how much I've been pushing myself.
Yes, you've been pushing yourself a lot.
Yeah.
But I think that's natural, just the way you are.
Yeah. I think it has to be, yeah, both of us have got a drive to us,
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
And it's something that I want to try.
Morning. So day 2 technically, if you want to call it that. It is about 10 to 5 in the morning, been up and about, just potting around. Got a wee morning fire on the go and just tidying things up a wee bit. I'm going to have a sit down and have a wee coffee. Got the jet boil on the go, so when think about kind of what we're going to do from here. So a wee bit of I mean, the sleep was alright. It was a wee bit rough because it was we're on a tiny bit of a slope, but the bobcats were comfy enough, the kit was nice enough, but just a wee bit of a slope, and it wasn't cold. It was quite warm. It was quite warm, no problems with the temperature, no bugs or insects, anything like that. I had one the other day, but I'm just saying in general, there was nothing last night that was overwhelming or annoying. So the only thing was just a bit of a slant making us roll off the mattress. But yeah, so just setting up a wee bit of morning heat, and then have a wee think about what the next step is. So we'll see how we get on. This is where we pitched up. Nice and fresh, exactly where we left it. Leave no trace. Michael with his gear. I've got mine on my back. Simple as enjoy our country, keep it how you found it. LNT. Now we're heading off to the car to get our day sacks, which if we go down there, that's where it is. And we're going to go up Ben Vrackie. Folks, we'll do this fairly quietly because there's still folks sleeping. That's us ready to go up Ben Vrackie. Yep, we're all set. So we've packed up camp, and everything's in the car that we don't need, and everything that we do need is on our back.
Exactly. Now we're both lightweight 20-litre bags.
Yeah.
Right. See
Let's
you a bit
get
further
going.
on.
So we've just hit what you would potentially class as a marker. We're at this stile here, which is going to take us through. It's like a gate actually that's going to take us onto more of the moorland.
Yep, out of the forest and into the moorland.
Yeah, so it's a sunny day. I can feel it. It's you can feel it running through my hair and probably off his head through his
Dripping
cap.
off my heat dye, dripping down between my cap and my glasses.
Now, doing well so far, especially myself. But this is actually Ben Vrackie. It's the when we take some pictures there, it's actually the speckled mountain. That's what it means. Due to the texture of it, it's speckled from above. Now, you know, technically there's also, it's quite a famous area, this. It's near Killiecrankie. There's a big famous battle down at Killiecrankie. And you can probably hear the trickle of water. That's actually, there's a mile long river, the River Gorge, that runs all the way through here.
It starts up at Ben Vrackie and runs all the way down to the Blair Athol Distillery. So when we done the distillery tour last month, they were talking about the water that runs down from Vrackie.
Yeah, pretty much. So they use the water, good point actually, that when
So
we
that's
came to
what this is.
Pitlochry.
This water essentially turns into whiskey.
Yep, this here is technically the little river, and you can see it's filtered through, but it always goes through and it gets used by a distillery, as Michael said. And up there is Ben Vrackie, and that's where we're heading.
There's we are, having a seat.
instead of just yourself, it's the pair of us on Ben Vrackie. The question is how's this going to cope? So,
well, we'll see.
It's alright so far. Yeah, it's alright so far. Feeling fairly confident, so...
Not doped up on painkillers yet?
Nah, no. Like, not even had ibuprofen, and I'm just going to let nature take its course.
Yep.
See if I can use this as a tester for anything, any trips that we take forward, really.
Definitely. It's a good test. It's a great wee hill for a test, I reckon.
Yeah.
It's really busy though. I can see more people coming up from this style.
Yeah, well, they'll be faster than us today.
They will be faster than us because A, we're doing this, and B, we're taking our time.
Yeah, definitely. Well, better not delay, we might as well just carry on.
Yep, definitely. Let's go.
Let's do it.
So, those of you that will remember from my previous video up Ben Vrackie, this is the high point of this section, and then we go down, skirt. At the time I said over to the right, but because I couldn't see it, but it's down to the left, which is where Loch Ancoir, I think that's how you say it, is, and then we will start the ascent proper. Yeah, definitely. This guy is showing how much of a hero he is. 500 metres up, 2 miles in, base of the hill's just in front of us really. Still going strong. He's even got a smile on his face.
Always. windy.
It's really windy.
Oh, done it. Ben Vrackie.
Yes.
Sore leg.
Never in doubt. Never in doubt.
Yes. Come on. Let's get it done.
So,
not quite done yet, but nearly.
done the hardest part.
Yeah.
Done back down the staircase.
Well, it's been quite a busy one. We went past what, maybe 6 groups? Maybe, nah, like 4 pairs, 2 groups?
Yeah, at least that.
Yeah.
Say, a couple of dozen people maybe.
Yeah.
Quite easily, probably.
Sun's trying to come back out.
At least the wind's done one.
I know.
Thing.
So, but I'm sitting here. I think it'll kick in once I get to the car, but
I think it will once you stop moving.
yeah, well, longer than this, but I think it'll kick in once I, the car and I'll see what I've actually done.
Yeah.
You included, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's just more a case of it's just kind of I've not really got any words at the moment about what happened today.
Nah.
I'm sure I'll reflect on what just looking up at it really.
Yep. For certain right now is I'm proud of you.
Thanks very much. Right, let's get
centre pretty luckily in co-op. Co-op for Costa. Yay! Deserve some kind of reward, eh?
Aye. 100 caffeine.